All right, if you're looking for a Bronco roof rack for the 4-door, I don't think this will work on the 2-door, but you've come to the right place. I want to show you what I got. I've had it for 5 months. I've been on a couple of long trips and I've had zero problems with this. I don't care if you're a soccer mom hauling your kids' gear on the roof of your Bronco to practice, or if you're an overlander and you're going to the Overland Expo that you do every year. This roof rack is something you should definitely look at because it's got features that will make it fit and work for everybody. As usual, links will be in the description should you want to check it out closer on the Amazon website. Now, this rack comes fully unassembled. And I can't remember, but I think there's close to a couple 100,000 nuts, bolts, and screws. I would definitely get you a new thing of some red LocTite because you're going to need a bunch of it. The instructions are easy to follow. It's not a rocket science. It's just, if you can bake a cake out of a box, then you can put this together. So this is extruded aluminum. It's got T-slots on every bar that is on here. And the beauty of that is there's another million T-slot nuts, bolts, studs, connectors, couplings, whatever that you can find online, Amazon, Temu, AliExpress. I don't care what you're putting on top, whether it's a kayak rack, cargo box, roto packs, rooftop tents, whatever, with all the available T-slot, nuts, bolts, studs, and the like. There should be no problem for you to configure a way to mount anything to the top of this rack. Worst case scenario, and you come up with some odd fangled contraption, drill through it. It's aluminum. It's never gonna rust. The first thing that I really liked about this was the clamping system. It's kind of a clamshell type clamp. It sits down on top of the roof where the mounting positions are, and then it's got these clamps that you bolt down with a screwdriver, with a torque wrench, and it clamps it down on there. There's rubber pads underneath there, and after time, and this thing does not move at all. It's solid as a rock. The top of the rack is roughly about 4 feet square, and it only sits up off of the deck of your roof 2.5 inches once it's installed. This has got grab handles in all 4 corners with a little plastic rubber comfort handle over it. But what that does is it allows you to stand on the bumper, stand on the tire, stand on the steps of your sliders to get up on the roof by using the grab handles. Yeah, maybe I should have mentioned this earlier in the review, but yes, you can remove all 3 of the front sections of the rooftop. Before you buy it, go Google T-slot nuts, bolts, or accessories, and you're going to be overwhelmed by all the crap that's out there that allows you to connect things to this. One thing I did was I bought this plastic rubber. I don't want to call it a gasket or a filler, but yeah, it's a filler. It goes inside the T-slot. I put that around the perimeter where the wind can hit it, whether I'm backing up, going forward, or sliding sideways in a power slide in Baja mode. Keeps the dust out, and it just looks a little bit nicer. But I think what it does is it keeps the wind from gurgling inside the little channel. And if you don't know what wind can do when it gets inside all those little slots and channels, I highly recommend you go out to a skydiving drop zone and watch a female skydiving team jump. You can hear them whistling all the way down. Now, another question that I suspect some of y'all might have is as far as removing the rear portion of the removable top. Yes, you can do it. I would not have a problem doing it by lifting from the rack on one of those pulley systems up onto the roof of your ceiling of your garage. It's that strong. Now, if you're creative like me, you've even got more options. Here is what I did to install a flag mount. All I did was use a T-nut bolt, piece of flat aluminum, and my flag holder. Again, all links are going to be in the description. Now I remember my FJ Cruiser roof rack and having to use these different clamps that got different bolting things on there in order to mount anything. This is going to make it a lot more simpler because of the T-tracks. All you got to do is engineer it in your mind, in your head, and buy the parts. Now, if you've stuck around this long, I'm sure you're dying for me to tell you about wind noise. There's none that I can notice or speak of. I think it's because the way that the wind hits the front windshield of the Bronco, it just splashes up and over and around, and I don't think it gets back down onto the roof rack that far back on the rear quarter panels. So the bottom line, you're wanting to know, question mark. If I totaled out my Bronco tomorrow and I got another Bronco the day after, would I reorder this roof rack? Yeah, I would. No questions about it. Done deal. So someone emailed me saying they liked the roof rack, but it was all out of stock. And when I went and looked, it was. And now there's like 20 of them back in stock, and they're replenishing it. Like a lot of crap coming out of China, I went on AliExpress and I went on Temu, and I looked for this roof rack. Just about every other half rack on Amazon you can get on Temu and AliExpress. This is the only place that I have been able to find this roof rack from J-Road. All right, now go click on the links, do your homework, brush your teeth, go to bed, order you one. I'm out of here. See ya.